Hello everyone, this is Steve. This is my first dreadlock made. I just pulled it out of the mold. It is seamless. The mold does not split. It came right out with the help of a little bit of air from a tire pump in the bottom. There is a cord, parachute cord at the top, and then just a smaller diameter cord that comes out the bottom where I spliced it with a piece of aluminum tubing. Tied several knots in the cord to help secure it to the foam. This is using the BJB 266 TC266 foam, and not knowing anything about dreads, this is the movement of it. You can kind of see it's a little stiffer on the top under its own weight. This dread is about 19 inches long, but with the beads on it, I think it would behave pretty well. It seemed like it skinned decently. It's not perfect, but then it's a big giant hair follicle, so I don't think it should be perfect. But I plan to coat it with Plasti Dip, spray some on. I don't have it yet, but that's basically my very first dread, and I'm getting ready to pull the next one out of the mold, so I thought I would show you how that goes. This is it here. As you can see, the foam, this was using about 24 grams of part B and then 12 grams of part A with just basically a drop of black, the ultra black tint. And so this mold is essentially a big flexible silicone tube, nothing too fancy, but I'm going to go ahead and pull this out, see how this one turned out as the second one. I have my trusty tire pump, and it has an attachment, just a little pointed fitting. There's nothing more to it than that. It comes with the tire pump. So if I put that in the end of this, where the cord passes through, and then the air blew out the end, and at the same time, if you pull on it gently, you can feel it releasing from inside the mold. This one should come right out. There we go. So here is my second dread. This one skinned up much better than the first one. Much more uniform, all in all. It has a better feel all throughout it. They recommend that you squeeze the foam to degas it. This stayed in the mold all of about maybe 20 minutes. This foam sets up quite rapidly, and all in all, it turned out quite well. I think the weight of the cord also helps with the action on it. Unfortunately, I took my scissors upstairs where I cast it because it's warmer than my basement. So I'll cut the end of the cord off with an X-Acto knife, but that could easily be sealed off with the drop of instant glue or whatever. But that is a free rise. I have yet to do anything with the back pressure that I have that I can do with my mold. But that's essentially what I'm looking at. And some of those that have been more familiar with these things, you can maybe tell better from the action that you see in the video. If these behave like they should, they look like they have pretty good action to me. So I'm quite pleased with this at this point in time. This seems to be pretty successful to do this way. My mold, it probably takes about maybe 5 minutes to set up. Cutting a new cord, splicing it together, getting it to pass down through there. What I do is I use an aluminum tube, and I poke it into the end here just far enough so that when I turn it upright, I can get the cord to drop down through there and come out the end, and then I just remove the tube, and the cord is poking out the end, I just simply suspend it in my stand, and I have an adapter to help hold it. But I suspend it in my stand, and I secure my cord to the top so that it goes down through the middle, comes out the bottom, and then I hold it in place on the bottom. If you can see that, I hold it in place on the bottom with a lump of clay. I just stick the cord down in that so it pulls it tight. That way, what I found is when the foam rises, it wants to pull the cord up through the end, so you want to secure the bottom of it. But this way too, with this cord, the cord can actually help to secure the dread into the mask, giving it an extra measure of security. So it's not just being hot glued in place, relying on the strength of the foam, although this is very durable foam. But that's it. I just wanted to give you a quick video, let you know my progress on this. So far, so good.